during the pandemic, so we got to just see a lot of cool places, more than the years growing up here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So we felt like tourists in our own city.
Oh, okay.
Because we got to just explore so much.
That sounds beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like downtown is like people don't like. We forget how nice it is down here.
Yeah.
If you're not here, like you've been coming
Yeah.
here a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you have places like this, Café Azteca. You know,
Yeah.
that, like this is such a really cool place to
Yeah.
just come read a
There's
book.
a lot
and
of hidden gems.
Yeah.
A lot of hidden gems.
No, it is,
trails,
yeah.
The trails.
Yeah, there are a lot of trails, and I think the best part is that we could do it as a family. That we could
Yeah,
take
that's
our
cool.
girls, and that's something that really got people's attention. People would
Yeah.
see us riding the bike together, him and I, and then the girls in the trailer, and they would be like, "Oh, that's so cool!" Like
Yeah.
doing it as a family, and just to see that they could see like, "Oh, is that electric?" Like that means that you can. It gives you support. I'm like, yeah, I couldn't do it without it.
Yeah.
Because the weight of the girls and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Or in the distance too.
Yeah.
And then it gets hot. Too.
Yeah, it gets
So-
hot. It gets super hot.
Oh yeah.
It really does.
So
Yeah.
it was really cool. It really. So people we got a lot of attention with that, and then was it a year ago, right? About a year ago, I stayed home with the girls. So I was a teacher for. That's what I went to college for.
Oh, okay.
Graduated. I was a teacher for 5-6 years, and then stayed home with my little ones. We're now 9 and 6.
Yeah.
Stayed home with them for about 6 years, and then they were both back in school, and started thinking about, okay, what am I gonna do now? I have some time, and then I started really thinking and trying to learn more about starting a business.
Okay.
Starting a business.
Yeah.
And applied for a program called Maestro.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur Center, and it felt like a college application. It was pretty thorough, but it was worth it. I knew it was going to be competitive, and I applied doing my best, but not really thinking that I would get in, because there was like $10,000 on the line, to get in the program.
Yeah.
So applied, submitted it, and got a call back, and I was just like, I can't believe this is happening. So yeah, that's what I did last semester. Got in the program and completed some milestones and took classes and got to learn about LLCs and get started. And then so during that, it was like an incubator. So that helped me, just get do my business plan and my marketing plan and everything. So it was like being in school again. But yeah, it was worth it. So in December we got like about 20,000, and we're able to buy our first bike fleet.
Oh wow.
Yeah. With
That's
that.
cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man. That's a pretty long journey. Just buying one bike, then your wife buying another bike,
And then jumping in.
and
Yeah.
that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, we kind of had already experience with tourism because of Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was like really eye-opening. Like people from all over the world literally visit San Antonio, like especially the country, because of the military bases that we have here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of people that come from. I mean, we've had people from London, from Germany. We've had people. I mean, just down the road from Houston. This last weekend we had a whole group of people from Houston, and people just want to see the city in a different light.
Mm-hmm.
And we think that like if you're in the downtown corridor, like parking is hard, bus is not always ideal.
Yeah.
So we think that electric bikes is the best way to see San Antonio.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Like you said, right now especially with this inflation right now, everything is up. Gas,
All the way up.
Diesel, especially
9-point-something%.
Bro, that's crazy. You have people that are trading in their vehicles, trucks, getting cars.
Yeah.
People buying electrical bikes, if not renting electrical bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So, dude, I see, the big picture that you guys, were thinking about without you realizing that there was going to be an inflation, thank you, Joe Biden, but
we really just like we really just wanted other people to do it, because really like when you get on the trails, when you go through the city, like man, it's something else, and so we just really enjoyed it, and we're like, man, we want other people to try it. So
that's cool, man. That's really cool. But dude, I mean, just to see the people that are interacting with you guys. Bro, right now my mind is blowing up all the stuff that you guys had to literally go through in order to make it happen. Like,
kudos to her. I mean, she really, really took it and ran with it. And I think there was quite a bit of candidates that applied. Like there was a few hundred.
Oh wow!
And out of those, we were the finalists.
The finalists for it.
Yeah, there was a few other finalists, maybe like 10 other people that got it. They got the funding, but like she really, and I just came back, like literally was like, all right, so let's do the branding, let's do the website, let's do all that stuff, and just build all that, like all the techie stuff, like I did on my own, and then I mean, like, you know, helping to get it all set up, and then really just, man, she's a go-getter.
A go-getter.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's really good. That she's your backbone, bro. I mean, I think everybody's wife is their backbone.
I'm just a mechanic. I'm just a mechanic, bro.
He's a go-getter. He's more than me, but I think we complement each other really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. So. Like right now, I'm figuring out who talks the most. Like I really am. I mean, I'm not trying to say anything, but I think my wife's the same way. She doesn't really talk too much. She's more like, no, you tell them.
She doesn't have her own podcast.
No, she doesn't have her own podcast. No, dude. But I actually tried bringing her on. Like we weren't gonna do no video, no nothing.
Okay.
We're just gonna puro audio.
That'd be interesting.
You know, it was just gonna be puro audio. And she was like, oh well, you know. But what are you gonna ask me? And I'm like, no. I mean, it's a conversation.
Yeah.
It's just a conversation.
Yeah.
But like about what? And I'm like, I mean, whatever. I mean, we can come up with something. Up, You know what comes up? And she's like, oh, I'll think about it. Oh, okay. Because bro, I was trying to, you know, fill in some holes and trying to.
Yeah.
And finally, I'm like, hey, are we gonna do this or what are we gonna do? I go, we'll just set it up here in the house and we could just record the audio and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm like, she was like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you know, even just being on podcasts, like it's something that I just like listening to podcasts in general.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when it was like, oh, how do we promote? How do we tell our story?
Yeah.
You know, that was a way to go about it. And then, like I think at first I did one, and then she ended up like we did one recently together, and it was kind of her first, and she really enjoyed it. And so I think it's like all about like stretching yourself and putting yourself out of your comfort zone.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is. But I mean, right now, like when I first started it, bro, I was actually gonna start the podcast 2 years ago, and I didn't do nothing about it. I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I know I had told my brothers. I said, hey, you know, I want to start a podcast. Like in October, I turned 29 last year, and I'm like, you know, I want to start a podcast. They're like, well, bro, you keep saying that, but you don't do anything.
Yeah.
You know, buy the stuff, you know, and just go from there. Bro, I was just recording there in my house, just recording. And then without realizing, dude, right now podcasts are like the thing that are in. They've been around for so long, but it was never like, you know, moving too much. Right now it's moving a lot. Yeah. You know, one of the forerunners is Joe Rogan, dude. That dude made podcasts famous, bro. I mean, besides him being a UFC announcer.
Yeah.
You know, but there's always been podcasts, you know. Yeah. Everybody, I'm pretty sure it's just me thinking that, right? Because I know other people like, no, you know, I listen to this person or I've been listening to that person, you know, but I don't know. To me,
dude, like, I love to listen to good podcasts. Yeah. There's a lot of podcasts I listen to, but you know, I think it's like you said, like we were just talking about earlier. There's not a lot of people in our space, you know, in that space of you know, that kind of look like us. So kudos to you, man.
Thank you, man.
I think it's incredible what you're doing and the diligence that you're putting into it, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And right now I'm thinking, you still play guitar or no?
You mean? Do I still play guitar?
I wish.
I don't play as much.
No?
No.
Really?
Nah, I don't touch it as much. I think it's been like 2 years since
really?
I touched it. Yeah. Seriously, like, all right, click track and, you know,
everything
in ear and all that.
Yeah.
Nah. It's just not my, nah.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me, bro, because, I mean, I don't remember your guitar's name, but you would carry that thing around everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
Yeah.
When I met him, actually, he had his guitar.
Really?
And that's actually how we got to know each other better.
Yeah. Really?
Through.
Tell him.
Tell me.
No, so I was a senior, I think, right? It was like a couple years. So, yeah, I think I just asked him. I saw him once at his cousin's house, and then I think he had his guitar. Then I asked him if he would teach me. I said, hey, would you teach me? I think it would be, I would love to learn. You know, and then he's like, yeah, I'll teach you.
Wow.
So,
Yeah,
I'll teach you, even though I like you. What? I mean, I'll teach you.
So he volunteered. So, I mean, you know, I asked him and he said yes. So then we started hanging out more.
But see, here's the thing. I honestly thought she was like trying to talk to me.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I thought at the time. But I mean, that's like most, you know what I mean? Like, anybody. Yeah, dude.
There it is, bro. Oh, bro, I was waiting for the perfect moment to play that, bro.
And then look at the horse cabbage coming in, or whatever.
What
was that called? The
carriage. The cabbage patch kids, okay. Bro, that was perfect. So
yeah, that's how.
That's basically how y'all started talking
we were like,
with the guitar.
We just became friends. Yeah, and also I'm the only. I grew up with 3 boys. I'm the only girl. So my brothers were very protective, and even my mom was very protective. So they let us be friends and hang out and once a week and practice the guitar together. So I think that was another reason why we, didn't start talking earlier when we met. I was a little older. Yeah, I was like 17 or something. Well, I guess a couple years later, but so we just started hanging out, and I was a horrible student.
Yeah,
really.
Practice.
I didn't practice.
But I don't think he minded. I think he was just like,
I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be here.
You know what? You need to come every day out of the week. You're horrible. Oh, okay. It's gonna help you.
He was so patient. But yeah, I was not a good
Patience is a virtue, my friend.
Strategy. Long game.
Yeah. Long game. You know what? I think you're gonna need a little bit more work.
Yeah.
Can you come on Saturdays?
Like around 7?
Like around 7. Why? I mean,
why are you wearing cologne?
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to make sure I smell good today. Maybe it'll help you in your mind to think a little better.
Yeah, I wore a nice shirt. This is a nice shirt.
That's so funny.
Oh, this guy's all dressed up.
Wow, I thought we were just practicing. Yeah, we're practicing. We're practicing, all right.
Honestly, I didn't think he liked me at that time.
Really?
He wasn't. He was very reserved. Well, I mean, he was like with me, with me.
Oh, with you,
yeah. That was because I was nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't like he wasn't flirtatious or anything.
No.
I mean,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
He said he wasn't ready for that game moment. You know what I mean?
I feel like we just got to know each other like friends.
I'm just saying, he wasn't ready for that
game moment. Bro,
I'm just saying, bro.
Thing is crazy,
bro, I love it, bro. I love it. And actually, I never had it before. I used to have this other little one, and my brother Josh is the one who's like, bro, get this one, bro. You can add your little things on there, and you can add effects or whatever. I love it, bro. Now I'm a kid, bro. Awesome. It's making the podcast better, making me worse, bro.
That's good. You're having fun.
That's what I love. I want to make people have fun.
Yeah.
Podcasts. I don't like podcasts that are very to the T, too strategic, because then it takes out the fun in it. I mean, you're here to. It's not an interview. We're just having a conversation, and people get to hear our conversation. They get to find out who my friends are. Yeah. They get to find the connection. They'll be like, oh yeah, it's there. Yeah, I can tell. You can tell, bro. I mean, you have somebody, and it's like, so what's next? Well, I mean,
like
I just barely met you, pero yeah. Oh, okay, that sounds great. Yeah.
Personality.
Yeah, it's everything. But, dude, I would have never thought that. I mean, she didn't think you liked her, but you did. But I mean,
I did. But then it's just like, you're nervous and you're trying to do your best to. Stay to actually maybe she really wants to learn, and then you're like, or maybe she's just trying to talk to me, and then you're just going through all.
You were getting different. You're
mixed signals.
You like me or what?
Or don't like me? Yeah,
no,
you're just figuring all that out.
No, no.
But she's like, okay, obviously you could probably tell by now she's very reserved. Versus
no, she is very reserved. Yeah,
I will. I'm an extrovert. She's an introvert.
Yeah.
So we really complement each other in a lot of ways. A lot. I think that's the one thing we really do complement each other a lot on a lot of different.
Yeah.
I mean, especially in business, especially like in what we're doing now, it's like, oof, if I need to go talk to somebody, if I need to go tell somebody my idea, or get them to say hi
or whatever the case is.
Like we'll be at an event, like a networking event or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, that's this is it right here. It's tag team. You know,
Really?
we'll tag team them. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
That's cool, man. That really is cool. I really do. I'm happy, brother. You guys are like that. I mean, she looks very reserved on the picture. She's like, you know, she's smiling, and then there's some she's real serious, and then you, bro. I mean,
yeah. But you know what's funny is like when it's time to go and get something done, we both lock in. We're
That's
like,
cool, man.
Let's go. It's go time.
That's
We gotta
cool.
go make this happen. Something happened at the Airbnb. Something happened with a trailer or something. Whatever. I need to go pick
Yeah.
this up. Whatever. Like we would lock in, bro, and we get it done.
that's cool, man. And speaking of Airbnbs, you also have Airbnbs, correct?
Yeah,
have an
I have
Airbnb.
one Airbnb.
You have one Airbnb.
Yeah.
And where's that located? Is that located downtown too, or
No, it's by SeaWorld.
by SeaWorld?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how did that happen too? I mean, you guys just, bro, you guys are tan pesados, bro. Wow, los
No.
bikes y luego Airbnb. No.
No. We're just trying to make, like, you know, she said a little bit of it. We're just trying to get as far as we can, bro. We're
dude,
just trying to
that's
get
cool.
as far as we can because Victoria and Caroline, when they get older, then we want to have something for them.
For
And
them, yeah.
That's it. That's what our parents did. That's what everybody
Yeah,
else
dude.
was doing. Hey, let's just get this far, and all we're doing is just how far can we take it. But yeah, we have an Airbnb. It's over there by SeaWorld, and we have it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's just a lot of work.
It was our home. We used to live there.
Oh,
used to live
really?
there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah.
bought it, and it was like we were living there.
Yep. Yeah, we were there
lived
for a little bit.
Like
How long were you out there for?
Like
4 years.
4 years.
I think.
Wow,
Four
yeah, probably
years,
like
I
4
think.
years. Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah,
Hey,
we were there
dude.
for 4 years, and then when we moved downtown, we were like, man, should we sell it? And then we were like, no, let's try renting it out.
Yeah.
And then we rented it out to somebody, and then a friend of mine was like, you should try Airbnb, or was it your idea? Yeah, I think it was your idea, right?
I had a friend that has like I don't know, had like 5 or 6 Airbnbs.
Yeah.
So after the first year, we started thinking about you
Yeah.
know, maybe we turn into Airbnb, can be more profitable. It's gonna take
More
more
profitable,
time.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
so far we've really enjoyed it.
Dang.
Yeah.
Puro Handsome, are they playing music over there?
Playing some jams.
Yeah, they're
What are
playing
they
some jams over there, dude. I don't know what they're playing, but
That's where the party's at, bro.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, but Juan's a great problem solver. And he's pretty handy. He's like
Just making it happen.
fixed our AC, like done all kinds of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, get your hands dirty, bro. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the thing is like, dude, how many mechanics, plumbers, AC guys, whatever, like,
Yeah.
and then there's good old YouTube University, bro.
That's the way I
Me
learned.
too,
And I know
dude.
my dad taught me some stuff too, dude. He's like, I'm going to show you because you're going to find out later on. You're going to want to pay that or
Yes.
you're going to want to learn to do it on your own.
Yes, sir.
It's a lot cheaper if you do it on your own.
Yes, sir.
You know, so there's a lot of stuff that I learned. You know, my pops told me.
We just that's what we do. And then I mean, there comes a point though where you're just like, hey man, that dude's a professional. He's gonna do it in 5 minutes, but it took him 20 years to learn how to do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Pay the man.
Yeah, exactly. Pay him.
And so sometimes it's worth it, but
Yeah.
I think there's also value. Like that's what we've joked about this before. Is like having a crappy car, like is like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Especially as a guy.
Yeah,
Because you're like you learn. I'm gonna go fix this. I'm gonna go fix that. How am I gonna buy this part when I only have this much money?
Yeah,
and I gotta do it?
exactly.
Like those problem solving attributes, bro. They pay off.
They
a
pay
lot
off.
in
Yeah,
the
they
long run.
they do pay off a lot, and you know it helps you in the long run. Those little situations will help you in the bigger situations. How you know
Yes.
your mind is, you know, it's on the go. You know, you think about something small, like it could be something simple, bro. The dipstick in the okay, broke off. How am I gonna change that out? How am I gonna get the little palito out?
Because if you go to Toyota, bro, ooh,
Hombre.
Toyota's like, no, ¿sabes qué, man?
Sabes
It's
que,
gonna- it's
mira,
gonna be-
with that broken like
They
that,
don't make them anymore.
eso, tus frenos, they're shot. Huh? It's just the dipstick. Oh, it's the dipstick. Oh, you didn't tell me that. Engine's done, dog. Oh, okay. Your front brakes and rear brakes, mira, as soon as it finds out that thing's in there, they're shot, mijo. They're gone. How much? $3,000 will get you running. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It happens a lot.
No, it does.
happens
It does happen
man.
a
So
lot.
it's like probably better just to, YouTube it, figure it out, be willing to put in a little elbow grease.
Yeah, little elbow grease. And then before we continue, I know I mentioned at the very beginning we grew up with his brothers. I just want to make mention, you know, rest in peace, his brother,
Yeah.
Davidcito. You know, we grew up together, man. He had a very big heart. And speaking of which, he had surgery on it. I remember we were young, bro.
That's
and
right.
I remember he cried, man, and we were crying with him, dude. I mean, we grew up together, and we were like, dude, how can that happen Like, how can that happen? Bro, I remember the day of the surgery, I was there all day long.
Oh, man,
Me, Michael, all of us, bro, we're there all day long.
Yeah.
All day long until he came out of surgery. And then the next day, my dad's like, yeah. You already saw him, he's got to get some rest. That's a major surgery. It's not something for you to mess around with.
He can't go play.
You know what I mean? He can't go play, bro. Because we would play basketball with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember we had that.
Yeah, basketball at the
Los Badgers. Los Badgers. Bro, I loved it, bro. All the necios on basketball team. Nah, hombre, ¿qué más quieres, bro? ¿Qué más quieres?
We have pictures, and then I don't know if you remember David. I remember David one time, and I told this story, at his funeral, that he got double technical. Do you remember what he got? He got a double technical one time, bro. I never seen that at a little kids league, get a double
technical
kicked out, dude. He was just rowdy,
bro.
dude.
I remember he was rowdy. I remember he loved both. Bro, him and Samuelito.
Sam, yeah.
They love basketball. I love basketball. They love basketball. And bro, I remember David would just take it to like the next level, talking to the refs, como que he's an NBA player. Nah, man, that was a horrible foul. I was like, dude, calm down.
Yeah.
It's a kid's game. We're gonna get through it. Bro, he was taking charges, everything, dude. Everything.
Yes, dude.
Throwing the ball out of frustration. He came, man, how come you didn't get that foul on my friend? It's like,
come on,
bro.
He was very passionate.
There's 5 people in the stands.
Yeah, bro. He's very passionate.
Very passionate.
5 people in the stands, but
5
dude,
people in the stands.
he was very passionate, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Very passionate.
That was
bro.
David, man. That was David. To this, like, even when he got older, it didn't really change much. He was very passionate. Just like, if he loved you, he loved you. If he didn't, he let you know.
Yeah.
Hey, it's not like that with
me. Bro, that's why I know. I was talking to my brothers, and still to this day, you be like, you go with the Ginez. Well, you say the Ginezes, and then you say the Cuates.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever you hang out with the Cuates, that's a different ball game there. That's another gear. Because I know Hector, he would be necio with us too, but only if Domingo was there. That was his partner in crime, dude. Those dudes together, bro. Bro. Those guys estaban pesados, those guys, dude.
Dude, yeah.
Bro, but your brothers,
See, that's the thing is, like, I didn't really, like, I rolled with them, but, I was either busy or, like, I was playing guitar. I was older.
Yeah, you're older.
So I was just like, you know what? I don't really, but, dude, I would see some of the stuff they do. And then I would be driving home, and I would hear the stories, bro. They'd call this one brother Cindy. And I was like, why do you call brother Cindy?
Cindiente.
Because you sing it too,
bro. They would come. Mira, we had names for all the ushers. Let me tell you right now. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna tell you all the names right now. We made all their names.
Oh my god.
So you had Cindiente. Then you had a brother. I'm not gonna mention his name. He didn't look Mexican. He looked Arabian. So we call him Abu. Okay, we'll call him brother Abu. Okay, and then. And then
you just went through. So man, I remember hearing.
Bro, those mira, and then there's another. Bro, I forget his name, bro, but we would call him brother Brinque, and remember Brinque, bro, because for everything, bro, estaba brincando, bro, estaba brinque, bro, everything.
Like during the music.
During the music,
and then we're just like vibing, bro.
Bro, and then when you're leaving, God bless you. So we're calling him, this is brother Brinque ahí, bro, no, el hopper, bro, no hombre, bro, but brother. El Cindy, bro. That was the one that took the cake, bro.
That was hilarious, dude. I remember the first time hearing it. I just like I had to pull over, bro. I was like,
one time, brother Cindy, he was telling us one time in the back, because sometimes we'll hang out in the back. He'd be like, you know why you don't want to seek the Lord right now? I'm like, what? What are you talking
just
about?
Like randomly,
dude. Randomly, dude. We'll be just sitting there, dude. All of us.
All right.
Gineses, De La Rosa boys, Esquivelli boys, and the Trevino boys, just chilling outside. Remember, they used to have a basketball court, so we'll be there chilling.
Yeah.
And I remember he went out there one time. He goes, "You know why you guys play basketball? You guys don't want to seek the Lord." We're like, "Huh? What are you talking about, bro?" We're like that, and your brothers with the boys like,
"Wait, time out. What is this?"
We're like, "We're playing basketball. What are you talking baloncest? What's going on here?" He goes, "Mira, ven, I'm gonna tell you a story." We're like, God, here we go. Another story. You know what, bro? I'm not even kidding you, bro. To this day, I remember it very clearly. But I'm going to teach you some things that you need to know about the Lord. If you don't want to go in there, I'm going to teach you some things. You know when it rains outside? Yeah. And it's thundering? Yeah. It's because the Lord is crying. Why is he crying? Because you're sinning. Allah, frega. So we're like, dude, we're like that looking at each other, bro. And then all of us together, bro, we're trying not to laugh, bro.
Oh my God.
We're trying not to laugh because, number one, when he's telling us, se está saliendo el aire, where he doesn't have a tooth, so he's like,
oh my gosh.
so he's got that little,
Oh
so
my
he's like,
gosh.
so
dude.
Jesus Christ, he's crying because of your sins. So we're like, what? What are you talking
my
about, bro?
gosh.
What are you talking about? And he goes, yeah, when it starts to get sunny, it's because the Lord
He's
sees, he's happy because you're with him.
Dang.
He goes, but when it's raining, it's because he's crying because you're sinning. We're like,
It all makes
wow.
sense now.
it makes sense. It makes sense.
It makes sense
Bro, you
now.
know what he would say about the thunder? You know what he would say?
Mm-mm.
You know why he's the thundering? No, that's the Lord's free time. He's bowling.
What?
Bro, get out of
I'm
here,
like,
bro.
Get
Get out of here, bro. We're like, what are you talking
Like,
about?
we stop playing for this.
Yeah, dude, we're like, dude, I remember we stepped going, okay, continue, but I know what I'm telling you. I know what I'm telling you.
Man.
Bro, and your brothers, bro, and Nessie, ándale, vente pa dentro, Cindy, vente pa dentro, Cindy. ¿Quién es Cindy? Bro, we would start laughing, bro, because we were like, we knew in between us, we knew, and he was like, lost. ¿Quién es Cindy? We're like,
oh my gosh.
yeah, bro, sin diente, bro.
That's funny.
Bro, those times were super awesome, bro. I really did. I loved them.
Yeah, it was
really
just, I
love
mean,
them.
I think it was just like, parents and everybody just trying to get out of, like, I know for us, it was like, my dad was like super involved in church and
Yeah,
my mom
no.
too. And so we were just like, well, we're going to be there in the back.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember, dude. Your mom had always.
Singing.
Hay
She used
una.
to love
Alguien
to
quiere
sing.
cantar en alguien. Hermana Ginez.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't remember the song, but there was a song where there was thunder in the background. Do you remember what that song was called?
No.
That's all I remember, bro. There was like kind of like.
I just remember El Alfarero. Alfarero.
That's the one she would sing like almost all the time. That's my favorite one.
She would volunteer to sing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before back in the day,
Yeah.
you know, you had your praise and worship.
Before you had all the production
all the structure.
that you have now.
There was no structure, and praise and worship would finish, and then you had an usher go up and be like, "Oh, okay, now here comes the pastor. Okay, guys, if anybody feels in their heart to, share a special song or whatever, of course, that Sunday you go upstairs and, hey, hermano, I'm gonna play this cassette, track A,
Yeah.
not side B.
No.
Mira, if you want to play track B, pa que that way you can flip it, y luego it starts right from the beginning
Right there.
on track
Yeah,
A,
Right there.
on side A. Ah,
And I'll
okay.
give you the cue.
And I'll give you the cue.
Because I'm going to say something right
Uh-huh.
before.
Hermanos, y quién sa- and then there's like another 30 minutes, and then
Yeah. Boom.
then the
They
hermano.
give you the cue.
then you can hear.
She would sing.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Dude, I bet if you play for her, she'll tell
Right.
you what it is.
And
Yeah.
then
And then,
and everybody's waiting, and then out of nowhere, now someone got filled with the Spirit over there, and you know what? I want to go ahead and sing a song as well.
you're not leaving till 10,
Bro.
11:30. It started at 3.
Remember Sundays?
Yeah, bro. Sundays are long.
8 in the morning. Dude, how were we there all day? 8 in the morning, finish at sometimes 4, and you need to be back there at 6 for the night service. And then it finishes at 11.
Yeah. And you got school at 6 o'clock?
At 6 o'clock in the morning. Why are you tired? We're at church all day yesterday. And then guess what? We have midweek service.
Yes,
What time
dude.
does it start? 7. What time does it end? When the Lord wants it to end.
When the
Oh
Holy
my
Spirit,
God, dude.
when the Holy Spirit says you could go
Oh
home.
my
Like,
God,
dude,
bro.
Well, we had Monday. I don't know if you ever had to. Oh, you probably did.
Yeah.
You had Monday practice.
Monday practice,
Tuesday
Tuesday
youth.
youth,
Wednesday
Wednesday-
practice for.
No.
Wednesday service.
Wednesday service.
Thursday practice for Sunday.
And then remember, every 3 months, Vigilias on Friday.
So you could pull a whole week.
9 o'clock start time was
Wow.
Vigilias. And you were there. We were there as kids. It can be 3 in the morning and the pastor's preaching. And your parents are there. Hey,
Yeah.
I'm listening.
You're on the
I'm li-
keyboard.
You're on the keyboard. Bro, I remember I used to hate that, dude. And my dad would make me play, bro. And he'd be like, "You're gonna play?" Because remember, I used to play with the congas with my primo Mikey.
Timbales.
I used to-
Oh, that's
I
right.
used to play with Mikey.
Yeah.
And I remember Mikey would be up there, bro. And me and Amadeo were up there. Well, all 3 of us, remember, we used to have our little spot on the side, and we would sit there. And, bro, I would be like,
Yeah.
man, dude, I'm so sleepy, bro. And it's like, and then we still have 3 days. 3 days. And then you gotta go. Then you gotta be there Saturday morning. Men separated from the women. 8 in the morning.
You know, it was good though. I was telling Juan that we need to get our girls to do more things that they don't want to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's such a big deal whenever we ask them to do something and then they don't want to. Oh, you know, right?
Yeah, because I think, and I mean, if you look at like just societies in you know, we're just kind of like, no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'll just pay somebody else to do that.
Yeah.
When it's like back in the day, you didn't have that option. You just like, you're gonna do it. Like,
That's
I don't want to do it. Like, you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
That's a lot of people don't know. Is like, I didn't get up there to play guitar because I wanted to. Like, my dad went up to the worship leader at that time. I don't know if you remember. He was the youth worship leader.
Yeah.
And then they go, he knows how to play guitar.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, he knows how to play guitar.
Yeah.
Okay, get him up there. And so they like, that was it. The conversation was, let me try you out.
Yeah.
No, and I remember being up there with my music sheet, like B minor, and like the band's going, like
it's
it's
going.
you know 90, it's a 90 tempo, and they're like B minor, and then you just figured it out.
Well, volume down.
Oh yeah,
I got it. I got it.
Yeah,
I got it, baby. I got it.
yeah. And you're like, can you turn my headset up?
Yeah, can you turn him? I can't hear.
Right here's monitor. Right here's
Right
monitor.
here, please, por favor. Probando, 1, 2, 3. No oigo nada, hermano. Probando. Ahí está.
Dude, we were just like, it was just like you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
That's
you're gonna do it.
But there, and I think that's it.
Yeah, and I totally do agree with you because I know growing up, my dad would make us go to church. We can be asleep. All right, get up. Let's go. Man, dude, I don't want to go, man. You're gonna go. There's no ifs and buts about it. And sometimes I would be like, oh, okay, we're gonna go. I'm not gonna go up there. Bro, I remember one time. I don't know if you were there or not. That was the first time this ever happened to me. I didn't play. I didn't go up there. Congas, timbales were tan bien vacíos. I had plenty of time to go up there and go play. But I went to the restroom because my stomach was hurting. Okay?
That was
Come
your
back,
little
church,
thing.
Church came, started. My dad was playing the bass. Remember my dad played bass?
Yeah.
I remember my dad's looking at me. And he's doing this. Come up here. And I'm like, nah. Bro. Dad takes his bass off.
Oh.
I'm like,
Wow, during the service?
yeah, dude. There's no way he's going to do this right now.
During the service?
There's no way he's going to do this.
Oh, my gosh.
There he goes. Gets me. Famous thing that every parent did. Let's go to the restroom real quick. Let's go to the restroom real quick.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
Go in the last stall. Mira, when I tell you to...
Child Protective Services.
Bro.
We're going to bleep all this out.
Oh, my God, bro. And then, to make matters worse, and you better stop crying or you're going to be crying when you're up there. So I'm
You're
there.
playing with the timbales like crying?
Boom, boom.
Oh, my gosh.
Bro, that was the first time.
Yeah.
And the last time my dad did that.
Yeah.
And then I think by him doing that,
Yeah.
it kind of made me understand what he was trying to do.
Okay.
Like, he was like, you have a talent. That wasn't my talent. I just picked up timbales and all that because of Alfonso.
Oh, wow, that's a name.
Okay.
Right there. I haven't heard in a
Alfonso. And then Amadeo. And
Didn't
then
Sammy also
Sammy
give
used
like
to.
a few lessons?
Yes. I remember he taught me a little bit. Congas and stuff like that. But Alfonso's the one who taught me how to do that. Because I remember he was going to do something with school with he's a band director.
Yeah.
So he was working towards that. So he was going to have time. So I remember they put me up there and with my cousin Mikey.
Wow.
Yeah, they put me up there with my cousin Mikey.
Yeah.
And dude, my thing was I didn't want to play that. I want to play keyboard. That's it. You know, and I know that day they made me realize that okay, I get what I get what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? And then ever since then, bro, I mean, I love playing. My instrument. I take pride in it.
Yeah.
And I know the purpose behind it. I think that was his main thing. Like,
wow.
there's a purpose behind why you're up here. It's not if you want to or you don't. You want to do it and love to do it. I remember he explained that whole deal. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
my dad would sit us down and
yeah.
I don't know why I gotta tell you. I don't know why. And it's like, dude, remember, like, we're like 12. I mean, we want to play PlayStation and be outside. You know what I mean, dude? But I
think that's like, I think about that and I think about moments like that. And I don't know if this is the same for you, baby. Like, I think about times where my parents just forced me to do stuff. Yeah. And now I'm like, oh, I'll do it. Like, I'll stand in front of people and I'll do it. Like, or it's like, because I taught myself how to play guitar, I was able to teach myself other things like graphic design, how to code, how to build software, like all that stuff. And it really, I tell her all the time, it's like it comes down to my dad just saying, you're gonna learn how to play the guitar. Yeah. And because I had tabs and YouTube. I mean, not YouTube at the time, but like tabs were big.
They were big.
They were big, and you would print out the tabs, and you were like, "Oh my gosh, I have the tabs."
I have the tabs for that song. Yeah.
But now you can get on YouTube and or download some software, or you can download pedals that the other guy. Like I have a Helix LT. It'll download. Like you can download the settings the professionals have. You know what I'm saying? It's
they'll have
super easy now.
Super easy now.
But
not like back then. You want to get a song and you got to get on LimeWire or FrostWire and then.
And wait. Oh, somebody's on the phone. Somebody's on the phone.
Hold on. Turn it off. Okay, download it. Okay, go ahead. Bro, all those things, bro. We grew up like that, bro. But, dude, I'm like super excited for you guys and
thanks, man.
This whole bike thing, dude. And I really do hope you guys like take it further, than what it is. Because right now it starts off small. Yeah. And then it'll get huge. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping that this, especially you're my friend. I know I told you that at your brother's funeral because I know when you saw me, you were like, I'm like, bro, we grew up together. How am I not going to be here? Yeah. How am I not going to be here?
And even to that, like, I think a lot of people will see this that maybe we're there. I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you for showing up. I mean, like, I was kind of concerned because I love David, but David was a wild card.
He was.
When he passed away, I was like, I don't know how many people were going to be here. And then when the funeral director comes in, he's like, hey, there's people lined up outside to want to pay their respects. Like, we just felt, as a family, we just felt loved and we just felt appreciated.
Yeah, man.
And it was great seeing all the people we hadn't seen in a long time. And
bro, and it was crazy. When we found out, bro, it's like the whole gang was back together. Domingo was calling me. Michael was calling me. Mm-hmm. We're like, bro, did you hear about it? Yeah, when are you going to go? I'm going to go that first. Okay, bro, we'll be there. Yeah. When I was there, Michael was there. Mingo was there. All of us that grew up together were there. And that's the thing, like, I know that's one thing that my dad taught me is that a true friend is going to show up at your lowest moment. Yeah. That's when he's going to show up. That's when you're going to know who your true friends are. Mm. You can be there in your highest and your best and all that. But when it comes down to when it's something that has to do with tragedy or has to do something personal, they're going to find out and you're going to find out who your friends are. Yeah. That's why when I saw you, bro, I'm like, dude, of course, dude. I have to be here. Yeah. And I know, I know when Denisse, when she found out, she was like, what? There's no way. And she goes, you need to be there. I go, no, I know I need to be there. That was my childhood friend. How am I not going to be there? How am I not? When Samuel saw me, bro, I hugged him, dude. And he was like, bro, thank you, bro, for being. My brother Josh, he showed up there. All my brothers, we showed up. We showed up over there.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I mean, why? How? Yeah, dude. How and why not, dude? But that's what I'm saying. You as my friend, grew up with you. And then now to see you with your kids, your wife. To see you guys flourishing.
Likewise, too.
Yeah, bro. Dude, I appreciate it, man.
This is incredible.
Yeah,
you did an incredible job. And I mean, I'm so super happy for you, and I'm super happy that, you're taking up this lane, like that you're owning it.
Yeah, I appreciate you, dude. I really do. I appreciate that very much. And I hope to take the local podcast, further than what it is right now. Hopefully I can. But, dude, thank you. Mayra, thank you so much for being here. And agreeing, to come on the podcast. Well, it didn't have to be an agreement. We just said, let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it. You know what I mean? There was nothing behind it. Usually I'll message, the people and be like, hey, yes, no, nah. Because,
nah, dude, as soon as I saw you doing it, I don't even know how you came across my feed, but I was like, no way. And then I watched it and I was like, yo, this is so funny. And I kept showing it to her. I was like, look at this clip. And I'm just glad it happened. I'm glad it happened.
I appreciate it, bro. And I really do love it. I love this. My wife tells me it suits you, babe, because you talk too much, and this will help you. So by the time you get home, you're quiet. I'm like, yeah, because I already talked too much already. You know what I mean? But dude, you already know me. I was Necio, bro. I was a Necio kid. My daughter right now, she's Necia. Yeah. So I used to hear, you're gonna reap what you sow. You're gonna reap what you sow, and now I'm seeing what people were talking about, dude. But I really appreciate you guys so very much. But guys, like I always say, God loves you. God loves you guys. And you guys already know that. Dios te ama. And we will see you guys on the very next podcast. That's it, bro.
Nice.
Estás escuchando DeLoco Podcast.